Welcome to For What It's Worth. Today we will be discussing Call of Duty. Booty, tooty, hooty. I love the Call of Duty.
Wow, what a rough start.
Alright, this is a terrible start. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to discuss Call of Duty, World War II, the speculations, the truth behind it. Who knows what's happening? We're going to try and talk about it. Because I haven't played Call of Duty since, like, Black Ops. I don't even think I played the second one or any of that. But
Wow.
It's definitely a weird topic for me because it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, me too. No, I've over the years I've come to hate Call of Duty. Like the only games I like are the old school.
Wait, time out. Jeremy hasn't played since the Big Red one. Okay, so we're going old school, way old school.
I'm going like 2003 and shit. Like
yeah, we're way past that. You know, World at War, right? That's what it's called.
The newest one?
No, the other one.
Infinite Warfare? The one that just came out recently?
No. Going way back.
World at War.
Yeah, World
was
at
the
War.
last World War II game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was a good one.
That was great.
That was a great game.
Oh, yeah.
It was real dark. I hope they go back to that.
Did you guys know? Now, this is a little bit of a side tidbit. It's actually backwards compatible now. So you can play it on the Xbox One, and the servers are back up.
Really?
And I think they're being monitored now, so there's none of that like bullshit hacking stuff anymore.
Do you have that game?
Me? No, I could get it.
Well, I think you should get it.
It's like probably like $15-$20.
what, Modern Warfare?
Yeah.
No, World at War.
I think we're gonna go back
Oh, don't even get me started on Modern Warfare.
we're not gonna get started
they
on
are
Modern
they
Warfare.
are bringing back. They did bring back. I'm sorry, World at War. So it's playable on the Xbox One now, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I just
We're
saw
gonna
a
look into
video
that.
on
I
it.
have the game.
Mhm. Oh, great! Really awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, fantastic.
Oh yeah, I got almost all the Call of Duty.
But yeah, guys, holy shit!
But it ended at Black Ops.
It's been a while since they've done a World War II game, from what it sounds like, and honestly, man, I'm actually kind of happy that they're doing something like this again. I mean, granted,
Yeah, I know.
What I think
This is
is
exciting.
what I think is funny.
Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, come on.
It's an
Yeah,
okay game.
yeah. I mean, all Call of Duty games are
Suck.
okay games.
Yeah, all they're just okay. They're not great, and they're not like, hey, we gotta play this. It's like one of those I don't know, like you play with your friends for the hell of it when you're bored.
Exactly.
Kind of game.
I think that's what Call of Duty's always been. It's just always been a multiplayer-based
No, it's
game.
not.
It's one of the biggest multiplayer games that you can possibly think of. It was almost, I think, like right alongside Halo. Like it practically led a path into.
And then Call of Duty
multiplayer.
became Halo.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, when you run out of ideas, you know.
Yeah, you go and play Halo.
But I mean, overall, like I said, every Call of Duty is an okay Call of Duty. You can crucify me if you want. Infinite Warfare is alright. It's not the worst game in the world.
I didn't play that.
No,
Did not pique my interest. I was on Halo at the time, and I'm not playing two Halos. This is not-
Absolutely, no, definitely. I mean, I've played every single Call of Duty game since Finest Hour. That was like my most favorite game ever. Everything
Oh
after
my
that I
God.
played.
That was
It's
great.
super awesome. Again, I think one of the funniest things about this whole World War II thing that they're going to be doing is I know there's a lot of people that might be a little too young to know about the Finest Hour and Dragon 1 and all that. At a time back then, people actually were bitching about them constantly dishing out World War II games. It was just everything. It was what they constantly talked about. Is like, oh, another World War II game, Ugh. You know.
Yeah,
and now
exactly.
they're actually coming out with a World War II game. And everybody's happy. You know, they did future stuff or
That's
modern
because they
things.
went so
and everybody's
long with
upset.
the newer type of things.
Yeah, I mean, it did pretty well.
Honestly,
They
I
should
hope-
vary. They should just go back and
Guys,
forth.
just
with
know this is what you guys asked for. You guys are getting it, and I hope
Don't
you guys
bitch
like
about
it.
it.
Please don't
Yeah.
bitch about it. That's pretty much it.
I honestly hope that they kind of like bring back bring into this game at least like the Big Red One storyline. You know,
Well,
that'd be kind of cool.
I mean, I'm
Like,
sure they'll mention it and all that. They'll probably mention what happened then with Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 2.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's taking place in somewhat in the same time period, so you'll probably hear about like. What was it, Sergeant Frank Wood? No, I think that was Black Ops. You know, the sergeant that you played with, Sullivan. It was Sullivan that you played in World at War.
Yeah.
You'll probably hear about him. You'll probably hear about just little things that happened
It's
and all the
definitely
other
gonna be
ones.
throwbacks.
Oh yeah, definitely. They have to, you know, because there's still people that are in our age, that are in their 20s and all that, that are still playing these Call of Duty games, and I think they've been dying to see something that they remember from way back when.
I still play the Big Red One every now and then. It's a great fucking game, man. Like I love it. It's one of my all time favorites.
No, yeah,
Like
it's
it-
Good game.
definitely very good.
And it's it's one of the few games that made me emotional. You know what I mean?
Really,
Yeah.
Big Red 1.
Yeah, like
It brought tears to your eyes.
yeah, like
Really?
when.
Wow.
when that mission in Italy where Delaney like breaks open the door and then he just randomly gets
Shot
sprayed
down.
with bullets. Yeah, dude, that shit made me cry, man. I love that guy. Like I was also young when I played it, so I mean,
okay, I see.
but I still I'm older now and I still love the game.
I
so
still
I mean,
cry.
like,
No, yeah. Again,
I'm excited.
Yeah, no, it seems promising. There's pictures online of what what it's supposed to look like and all that. And honestly, guys, I know that everybody's just kind of throwing around the whole rumor thing that it's probably not gonna happen or all this other shit. Honestly, guys, if you're seeing these pictures and you're hearing these things, this is how every single Call of Duty game starts up. It's always this little like, oh, somebody leaked this and leaked that. I think they've played that card so much that you can just honestly say that, yeah, it's gonna be a real thing.
Oh,
It's gonna be an actual thing. But what it's gonna be about, I think that's gonna be like the biggest thing to it. You know, like if they're gonna make it play out like how the original games were, you know, that sturdy type of control feelings, or if they're gonna have a lot more momentum or action to them. Honestly, it can go either way. I really hope they just do a good job at it, and it's just a good World War II based game. I would love to see something big, open field, you know, tanks and shit. You know, I would love to see something like that. I think that would definitely be really well. But again, you never know how it's going to happen. You know, I mean, it took millions of people to complain about the game for them to finally make a new one.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to take a million people to complain to add shit into it. But, you know, who knows? Until then, I guess we can save our judgment until then.
It's true.
But yeah, I mean, I honestly can't wait. I think it's gonna be good. Honestly, I can say this right now. I think it's gonna be a good game. I think people are gonna enjoy it.
No matter what, it's gonna be a fun shooter for a little while, if nothing more.
Yeah,
So,
no.
I mean-
It's one of those games that, you know,
I might play it.
once you unlock all the guns, it's like, well, what do I do now? You know, like it's always gonna be one of those kind of games.
I'm just like I might play it.
Yeah,
It'll
no,
probably
like-
end
it'll be
up
awesome.
being like, you know, all the other Call of Duty.
Maybe I'll get the same feeling I get from playing like Finest Tower or the Big Red One. You know what I mean? Like,
Hopefully.
I hope it's like the Finest Hour, because I think out of all of them that ever had such a good story, I think Finest Hour was my most favorite one.
I don't think you're
also-
ever gonna
really?
see a good story from Call of Duty ever.
No, they used to. They
Oh, yeah,
used to have
that's what I'm
very,
saying.
very emotional
It's-
things. Oh,
I
now.
don't think. Yeah, I mean, that's what I
Oh,
was
I
gonna
see.
say. You're not gonna see it ever
Yeah, like
again.
again.
I don't think.
yeah, like
Definitely.
the Big Red One, for example. Like that's
Yeah, Big Red
Oh.
One was alright. I thought it was
Yeah.
okay game. It was cool and all. It was like probably one of the first times I can remember that they tried focusing on a team.
Yeah.
Every other time was like your individual character, your non-spoken character. But Finest Hour hit home when it came to all that shit. Honestly, I remember the opening scene to it. Like I just played it yesterday. You know, I hope they do something like that again. I hope it's that sort of thing that they're aiming for.
I mean,
man.
it's not Activision anymore.
No,
I mean,
it's
that's-
not. Yeah, it definitely isn't. But hopefully it's going to be something similar to it. You know what I mean? I mean, Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward have been around long enough for them to like do this shit. So hopefully they have some sort of understanding of a good storyline or good multiplayer thing that they can go with. Like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure they'll do okay. But like I said, I guess we can't wait until we find out. You know?
I personally got involved with Call of Duty 2.
Yeah, Call of Duty was cool.
That was my big.
I mean,
Huge.
There was Call of Duty 2, and then there was Call of Duty 2, the Big Red One.
Then they
There was like two.
the
There
third one.
was like a little difference between them. What was the difference?
Just
was better.
Yeah, two was I think it had something to do with more on the Pacific front. No, that's not right, because I think it's the whole European front, because this is the one that had D-Day and all that in it, right?
Yeah.
I want to say it was. Yeah, I think that was the
Maybe.
biggest one. And then I want to say Big Red 1 had more to do with like Italy and, you know, all that other stuff. Man, it was awesome. Overall, man, it was super cool.
Yeah, some of those.
You had the.
No, yeah, some of
Where
those
is that?
pictures are from.
That's
the
Call of
big-
Duty 2.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
No,
right
yeah,
now
they
we're,
have that in the Big Red One too. That
Yeah,
area.
right now we're looking at pictures of Call of Duty 2 just through Google Images and all that. It's
Those-
it's actually kind of nostalgic, man. Like it's amazing, honestly, guys. Like just thinking about just how where Call of Duty has come from, you know, just seeing how it went from just basic little images of people into holy shit. You can see people
Look at those
sweating
graphics
and all that
everything.
now.
They-
Yeah,
they-
like it's
these are-
nuts.
This was a good game.
Oh, fantastic game, man.
Yeah, I played the hell out of this one.
2 was cool.
My
2
whole
was
family
really cool.
did.
Yeah.
We bought that. We all shared an Xbox, and we just played the hell out of that game all the time.
Awesome. Yeah, I think this was one of
We
the
had a
first.
fight over who was going to play next. And everything. Like this game was
Yeah.
just that brought us in.
I want to say Call of Duty 2 was like one of the first ones that had like a very big multiplayer
It did.
whole thing to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
because
was one of
Xbox
the-
Live was practically kicking off around
Yeah,
that
it was
time.
basically
yeah.
like one of the first online games, and we got it. It was great.
Oh, beautiful, man.
Met a bunch
Beautiful.
of people on.
Oh,
there.
I never had online.
No, I don't. No, I.
Like we
I
said,
had
Jeremy's a
online
late
Xbox.
bloomer. I think we said that in another video.
Yeah.
Came into the video, not the video game scene late. He came into the live and all that scene late.
Yeah, I did. I grew up playing Nintendo.
He's a GameCube and
Yeah.
all that kind of.
There was
old
never
time.
like live like
Gross.
live game. There was like never like live game
He was
playing
stuck
and
on
stuff
that
like
old
that.
time for a long time.
There's still
But it's
people that
okay.
are stuck on that now.
Hey,
Um,
it's all good.
I mean,
all games are good.
everybody wanted to upgrade from that, but now it seems interesting that everybody likes to go back to the game.
That's how it always is and how it always will be. 10 years from now, everyone's going to be like, oh, the Xbox One is great.
yeah, it was the best
Yeah.
that's ever been made. Yeah.
They had all
Anyways.
these nostalgic games on there and everything. It's
Yeah.
just always going to come back and
It's nice seeing this though again. The whole World War II thing. Like I said, it easily just reminds you of just the old Call of Duty games. I honestly, like I said, I can't wait. Honestly, I have no idea how it's gonna be like. I know they're probably gonna show something off in E3, and it probably won't release until like fall or something. Probably November. I think that's where they shoot most of their games till like is November when it comes out.
you don't think there's going to be some kind of trailer earlier?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there'll probably be like a smaller reveal trailer, like probably in a few months, and then during E3 is when they're gonna show like their
When's E3 that
multiplayer
one's
in June or July, one of those
Yeah.
two. So you'll definitely see some
Hopefully-
footage of the game. by
Hopefully
then.
they'll have like
definitely.
an open beta for it.
Oh yeah,
For sure,
yeah, they
yeah.
will. They'll have an open
They're
beta
gonna
for
have a
sure.
whole bunch of open
For
betas.
sure, and I know it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be big. It is gonna be a very, very big thing. It's really awesome that they're doing this again. I don't know what the hell took them so long, but it's cool that they're doing it again. But again, obviously they're listening to the community and all that again. They're actually finally hearing like what people want and all that, and they're no longer giving you the whole like, well, yeah, guys, I know you don't
Yeah,
want
they-
jetpacks, but here's jetpacks
Yeah, they
with
played that.
lasers. Thank God they're not doing that anymore. They're actually going and listening to the community. So hopefully there's a lot of
Something
things that
Rockstar
they,
isn't doing.
yeah, so hopefully they do something, about it. Hopefully they listen about the other shit, the balancing, the people that are on there.
Yeah, very few games I've ever listened to.
Almost never. I'll tell you that right now, almost never. I mean,
It's
obviously
crazy. You
developers
would
and
think
shit, they
they'd
listen to
be-
you, but to an extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people have been bitching and all that about. Well, I'm sorry, not bitching. I don't want to say bitching because I agree with them. A lot of people have been complaining about supply drops and all that, and how they're practically useless in Call of Duty, but they're still gonna add them anyways. Like they're mostly gonna do for this one too, which I think is disgusting.
There's going to be
but
a lot of the same
cares?
features that we're not going to like in there somehow.
yeah, no, definitely.
Whether it's a game mode or, it's always going to be something.
Oh, I hope they bring back like good game modes because I know for a while they took a lot of those out. I think it was in 3 they added every single game mode that you can think of. I'm sorry, Modern Warfare 3 they added everything, capture the flag, team deathmatch, all that shit, and then Ghost they took everything out. Like they left you with just team deathmatch and like 1 or 2 other game modes that were barely good. And then they did that with the other ones. Slowly they would add them as a special event, kind of like how Halo does now.
Mm-hmm.
They would add it as a special event for this month only. We're adding capture the flag.
It's cool, but
No, but I wish they would do it all the time. You know what I mean?
there should definitely be ones that are all the time.
So hopefully-
Capture the flag, that should be all
Obviously,
the time.
all the time. Yeah.
There's stupid ones.
Like a game type like Zones.
Cap-
Like a
domination.
Team. I mean,
well, that's called the
Zones.
domination.
Zones is like the old school way of saying it, but like teams are like teams take over certain
capture
spots.
little
Yeah, and then
territories.
they have to get the most points to win the game.
Yeah, that's like domination, control the area. I think it's called
Zones
investing.
is like Time Splitter's way of saying it. But they're
I
Time
see.
splitters.
Speaking of that, when the hell are they gonna make another Time Splitters?
Probably never. I think the game
I've-
company is dissolved now or so. Maybe.
Who knows?
That's another one. No, they're not. Not really. Like it's just
Some
It's like
some
a very.
games need to just stay where they are, and I think
Oh,
Time Splitters
yeah.
was done very well in its time and should not be remade because I feel like they're gonna fuck it up.
That's true.
Like Metroid, same thing. I feel like they're gonna fuck it up.
They have.
It's one
Like
of
they
the
have,
well, yeah,
like they
I'm sure
have with Halo. They already have fucked up.
Kind of like
Metroid.
with Halo, yeah. I mean, well, they came back a little bit with 5, but it's just some games you don't want to bring back.
No, you don't. But I mean, they're bringing back Call
Just
of
gonna
Duty.
keep that nostalgic, the
Yeah.
nostalgic thing.
Either-
that you
either-
go back to.
Yeah. Either you
I don't
don't.
think you can create another great game like Metroid, like in like 1 or 2. You really can't.
Jeremy, you got such a
You-
hard on for
Yeah,
Metroid.
such a
It's
hard on for
ridiculous.
Metroid, yeah.
You-
I'd
guys
rather
have
you
no-
talk about like Doom or something.
You guys have
just
no
got this
idea.
crazy thing for Metroid.
You have no idea.
The only idea.
Super Mario is better.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say the only idea that I for sure know about that is overall in every Nintendo game they will always pick Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, and Mario over Metroid. They will never ever.
See,
They even gave
of those
fucking.
three-
They even gave what's it called, Star Fox, a whole like reboot before they ever thought about anything with Metroid. I mean, Metroid's cool, but it's just
it's
Because
it's cool.
nobody gives the time to fucking play it. Like you know, like nobody's not like nobody likes to read. In that game, you have to read. Like,
so you lost me already.
Who wants to read in a video game?
Like that's like
Oh my
that's
God.
like that's like that one person that's,
what's
like
that's what's wrong with a lot of the gaming community nowadays.
Oh no, not at all. Because I mean, the last thing I want to do is I specifically have to go look for intel just to read. That's why everybody hated Destiny, because Destiny was literally you had to go online to read about the story to find out about it.
Speaking of Destiny, how about
That's
Destiny 2?
that's
Speaking of
different,
Destiny,
though.
yeah,
Did
Destiny.
you guys hear
2.
about the new Destiny 2?
It's coming
Yeah,
out
I
in
did.
September 8th. I don't think you guys ever played Destiny.
I've
did
never
you?
played Destiny.
No.
No.
I thought the trailer was pretty sick though. There's the one guy's funny. I can't remember his name. Cade 6 or
Yeah,
something.
Kate Six. Yeah, he's really awesome. He is very very funny. I'll tell you
Got
right
him
now
up
though, the trailer, like there's nothing. Well, there's just about everything in the trailer is not in the actual game. I think they're actually gonna put that in Destiny 2. There was so
What's in the
much that
trailer
was
in the
left
game?
out of
Okay.
Destiny, the first one.
Yeah, I heard
that
there's a lot of
it's
issues.
So
which
goddamn sad.
That's what kept me from buying it.
No,
for
I'm
the
glad
most
you. I'm
part.
glad you guys didn't play it. Honestly, like I'm very happy you guys didn't play it.
I was so prepared for this when Destiny, the original
Yeah.
one, and I wanted to play it so bad. I heard about it. I was like, this is definitely one of those games I am buying day one.
Yeah.
And I didn't have the money at the time, and then I heard some horrible reviews about it. And I was like, well, I'm not buying it.
I would recommend for you not to buy it now. It's probably gonna be like $10 like a week from now. Don't buy
Probably.
it. It's gonna be $10 the base game and the season pass and all that other shit. Don't buy it. $10 not worth it. Buy Destiny 2 because they should be doing a lot better.
I'm gonna wait and
with
see
the
with this
second
one.
one. Yeah, this one should be a lot better as far as I'm concerned. I think it's been in development and they've been working on it now, and I hope to God it does good, man.
They
'cause
at
the
least
first one
build the
was
hype
good.
around them.
Oh, they always do because they. I mean,
this trailer grabbed me just like the original one did.
if there's anything that Bungie knows how to do, it's cinematic trailers.
Oh, yeah.
They are so fucking
That's
good
true.
with
They're
capturing the
really
story
good with
in
that.
like 5 seconds. Man, like they are very very good at it. However, though,
Hey Bungie, make a movie, man. We'll watch it.
they sort of had the whole
Like
Forward Onto Dawn and
I didn't care.
Nightfall. No one never does. But
See,
like
those didn't hit like
Yeah.
they should have. Now if
I
you made
Forward Onto
Revolving Around, say
Dawn was
K6,
like, eh. I gave it a chance.
that one
but
I
it's like,
watched like 2 episodes. I was like, I can't get into that.
like
I mean, I tried.
I know my buddy.
I'm a huge Halo
I know my
fan,
buddy
too.
was like really into it, but I
I-
didn't really get into it.
That was one of those ones you had to really be into. You just had like that whole footage style.
you had to get into it. Like you
Yeah,
had
you
to
had
sit
to-
there and watch it. Yeah.
Like
That was
when I
when you had to
watched
be
that,
interested.
I just felt like the same feeling that I was just watching anime. Like you know what I mean? Like I just
Understood.
didn't like that feeling. I didn't like the feeling of me watching
Again,
anime. Like-
it's one of those hit or miss.
you know what
You're
I
either
mean?
gonna
Like,
love anime or you're gonna despise the shit out of it. I
I'm-
personally despise the
I
shit out of
just-
it. Sam loves it. He's
I-
looking at us.
I despise
Um,
it too.
I'm so confused.
I-
Why? Well, that's a whole different other thing. Anyways,
we can talk about
I'm
that
so
later.
confused as to why. Anyways, not that I love it, it's just like I can't believe you guys despise it. Not liking it is one thing, but hating it.
I just don't like that art style. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just does not catch me. I've
Yeah.
tried with multiple different anime
neither.
type things.
Like, I
and
don't know what
just
it
can't
is.
get
Like-
into it.
It just doesn't. We're American. Maybe that's what it is.
We're American. There's a lot of Americans that like it. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's a
Like
tons of
we're dumb. We're
So wait,
all-
what is Sam? He's American. What are you doing?
I think I'm Mexican American. If anything, that's like the complete opposite of me.
Right?
Like, okay.
Oh man.
We're gonna cut that part out, but
No, we're not. That's staying in there. Jeremy stopped the show right there for a second. Jeez.
no,
So-
like it wasn't the right word I was looking for. But
We're American. Pretty sure
But I mean-
most of the people here are American. That's how it goes. It's just one of those like your hate things.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I mean, you don't-
I don't like it.
No, of course. Well, that's understandable, but like the way you brought it across, like I despise.
I just but
Yeah.
I can't get into it at all.
Well, that's normal. That's fine.
Yeah,
I
just-
didn't really care too much for it at the beginning either.
I don't even like
thought
looking
was
at it.
weird.
Just,
No,
I don't know if it's the art style.
it's the art
I can't.
style.
I
It
can't.
has to be the art style.
that's so scary.
That's probably what it is. I
it's
just
the
can't
art
get into that
style,
art style.
and it's like
There's certain things like
what they
like,
do is just
like Family Guy. I
yeah.
can watch. Like there's certain, and then like Archer. I don't like that art style.
I hate that.
Oh,
art
holy
style.
shit! Are you serious?
I'm
If
serious.
anything, that's more
I know,
offensive to me than the
that's-
anime.
I know you're gonna get me at that
Oh
one.
man,
I can't get into that art style.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just
Aw,
there's certain
jeez.
art styles that I just cannot get into.
Bob's Burgers.
I like Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
like
Bob's
the way
Burgers
they're
is
shaped out and all that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah?
It's not really that. I don't know if it's like the animation of it.
You think
Maybe?
it's too much?
What
Is that
for
it?
Archer?
Yeah.
Maybe it's too much detail. I don't know what it is. I can't get into those certain. It's just some I don't like. And anime is one of them. Most anime. I mean,
Oh, I don't
It
like
depends.
most animes either. I hate most animes, but there are those very few good ones that
Like stuff
just-
like
that
for
get-
even the
example-
good ones,
It
like I just
mainly-
can't watch.
I think for me, it's like not that I really give a shit about just the way they look. I think it's just a story. I love just being captivated by a very good story, and I think that's why I end up watching most of them. Like there's a lot of funny ones, there's a lot of actiony ones, and all that just have a very good just story to them. Most of them are just so super fucking basic, like they suck ass, which is about every other anime that comes out. But there's some of them that just have that point home that's just very funny, you know, that's really cheesy, and I think those are probably my more favorite one. Trust me, I don't like most animes either, but there's just those very few of them that are I think more or less I think it's more just the actiony ones and the funny ones. I think those are what get me. I love humor. I think I'm a big humor
yeah.
guy. I love it when they're like all funny and shit. Like it's just
Yeah, I
it's
like
really
the
good.
funny ones.
Like,
Like
I don't mind like the comedy of Archer and stuff.
I'll-
I just don't like watching it.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Like,
My
there's-
brother
can't.
watches it, and I'm sitting there, and I can hear it, and I'm like,
It
"Oh,
sounds
that's kind of
interesting,
funny."
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And then I tried watching. I was like, I can't watch this. I don't know. It just does not look good to me. I don't know.
I see.
like the Dragon Ball Z type of animation is like to me. Like it's.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
That's
like
old animation, man. If you guys were to see it now, like they've changed.
I've seen the new. Like, I'm talking about the new one.
Like it depends.
Oh,
Like,
it's
I was
the
a
same shit. It's just finer lines. That's right. That's
See,
literally all it is.
That's another thing. Like one that's really you can really see is the Digimon. You know Digimon, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So you go from the first one to the second one to the third one.
Oh,
They changed so
okay.
much.
I
of it.
see what you
I
mean.
like the first one.
Yeah, because the first one
The
was more
second one-
cartoony. It was.
yeah,
It was
maybe
more.
it's just the
yeah.
cartoon. I like the cartoony,
And the other
I
ones,
guess.
like I don't know. Maybe it's because just the way they portray anime now and all that. It is a little weird.
Yeah,
It is
and then
kinda odd.
you could
they
easily
practically
see
look
that-
like like something that you
that
might have seen
change.
before. Yeah. No, I know what you mean.
The
No, I'm
only
just gonna
like
bring it up real quick.
anime I consider like I'm not like watching.
So like that, I enjoy.
Like not like watching. I couldn't say I couldn't enjoy it.
Maybe it's too much color. I don't
But
know what it is. I
It's
just
this
don't.
video called
That one does
Die
not-
Fantasy.
Never heard of it.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're going back
Oh.
to Destiny. So the new trailer for Destiny has me, and we're not doing that.
Come on.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
All right.
I'm not doing that. We're
All right.
not doing that.
Okay.
Period.
He remembers what I'm talking
We'll show
about.
Sam off, but I'm not talking about this at all. So back to Destiny.
Destiny.
The art, the animation, and everything for this looks great. The detail on here is great. Everything about this just grabs me. I'm excited for it. I hope I see some good gameplay footage, and I hope it lives up
it
to.
looks like a medieval robot.
They did have a medieval thing for the Destiny. There's this this expansion called Rise of Iron, which was pretty much just armor and shit from the medieval times, and it was pretty cool. Honestly,
That will no doubt introduce the game.
I hope it does well, man, because the first one was shit.
Is this gameplay footage?
No, that's the first game. That's the Cosmodrome.
What? So what is this? Oh, this is the one I want. Like, look at this. Jeremy.
Something I don't know.
I'm gonna cut the audio.
Attention. Then boom! It was like an ugly contest where everyone was a winner. This
That's
one
the
goes
Cabal.
up. Oh, so I shot him. Then I shot
This guy's like
other one.
Deadpool.
Shot a couple extra guys just to be safe. I did a lot of shooting. If I'm being totally
It's Commander
honest.
Zavala.
Then they destroyed my favorite store.
Let's see Cora Ray.
There's that spicy ramen shop. I'm getting sidetracked. Look, long story short, I get busy, and I'm thinking, I got this. You know, when you're in that, you go, I got this. But man, I so did not have it. I guess you have to be there.
You know,
Well,
it kind of reminds me of Bioshock a little bit.
hey, any day, this guy has one
Oh,
thing in common.
what was that? That was yesterday.
Yeah,
I didn't.
that's the first trailer.
I didn't watch the second one. Rally the Troops, Worldwide Review. There. Oh.
Oh yeah, this is the first one.
Okay,
Just quite-
so I'm in this super.
Oh yeah, the really true. This is the second one.
Times may be dark, but we are Earth's greatest hope.
It's Commander
Look around.
Zavala.
A
Those are
gathering of
Titans.
noble guardians new and old.
Okay,
Those movies.
listen up.
It's Cade 6.
You're a bunch of dirty
Those are
misfits,
hunters.
but you're all that's left, so you'll have to do.
Our home was attacked. I was there,
Oh.
fought against the endless onslaught.
They kept coming, so I kept firing.
This is still made by Bungie, right?
Magnificent. Despite the sacrifice of
Billy
many
the Ace of
great
Spades.
heroes, we
That's
lost
Ikora Ray.
everything.
He's a warlock.
Tower,
Oh, nice. What's
our
new?
home.
Oh, I guess everything's fucked
Everything is
now.
gone. Your stuff, my stuff.
Yeah.
Most importantly, my stuff.
Today we know our enemy. His name is
Gary or Gil. When? I don't know. Something with a G.
God. I know you look to me in times of peril, but this is not my battle alone.
Which means if I don't see you out there, I'll kill you myself.
It is time to avenge this injustice, for that is the duty of all guardians.
Nice.
Worst case scenario, you die. Who knows? Maybe you won't.
You
So
don't
I
die.
ask you, who will stand with me?
Yeah! Really, guys? That. Also, there will be a ton of loot. Yeah, right? That's what I thought.
It's gonna suck.
Get me to early access.
It's gonna suck.
It's gonna end up sucking, but
It's gonna
it's
suck.
great.
I hope you guys play it with me though, because I think if anything that I liked about Destiny is just the fact that I had people to play it with. I think that was my most favorite thing was just the.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this.
The
one.
community more or less was kind of shitty, but you know, overall though, the people that you encounter, I actually made a lot of good friends. I actually made a friend in England named Philip. We became like really good friends because of Destiny.
If you're watching, Philip,
I miss
this
you.
is what Sam looks like.
Yeah. Oh, he knows everything. We shared
Oh.
Facebook and shit. That's how
Oh,
close we
wow.
were, man. Yeah.
That's good. I only had that happen.
I
one time.
actually, I think if you guys want to, I don't go on Facebook anymore, but his name is Philip. Fuck, I forgot his last name.
Philip.
Yeah, but if you go on Facebook and look him up, I'm sure you can find him on my friends list somewhere. Really awesome guy. I met some other guy from California named Brian. He was fucking cool too. I met his whole family actually. His whole family played Destiny, and we would play Destiny and Call of Duty and shit. Yeah, Destiny was one of those games that.
You can establish friendships over Xbox Live.
Yeah,
Over,
man.
no, specifically over Destiny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Destiny was that big one, dude. Because I played that shit on 360 like every single day. I was on
I'm
Destiny.
telling you, I wanted to play it. I should have got it. Just
Like I said, the
No,
thing
I
though
feel
is,
like I'm gonna get this one because like I've always liked the way Bungie made things. You know,
again, I
like-
mean, if you guys really want to, you like I said, the first one is like dirt cheap. Like it is $5. at like the nearest game store. If you want the expansion, a lot of the time those things go on sale, so you can just pick that up. And yeah, dude, I think the lowest I've seen the whole complete edition go for is like $30, which isn't shit, you know. And it gives you everything that you need. Like I said, don't get me wrong, Destiny's a really cool game. It's just it lacks in story. It lacks.
I'm surprised for being
that was the biggest
Bungie
thing.
that they're lacking.
Well, the thing though is that we could probably get into a whole big old story about Destiny. The main reason for them lacking in story is there's just a lot of cuts. It's just the people that they were working with. I'm sorry. It's actually Activision. Activision is they were working with. What were they thinking?
Is it?
Yeah, no, Activision. They put a halt to a lot of the shit that they did because Bungie is so well known for their stories and all the shit that they come out with. They didn't want them to like flat out just come out with one thing all together all at once. They wanted to cut it down into pieces and then let it become
pre-order.
Yeah, you can and let it become like a constant story like Destiny 2. Their plan at first was more or less just to come out with one big Destiny and then just release expansion passes that you paid for little by little and like to unlock more story and shit, which kind of sucks. But, you know, at the same time, it made more sense than it did anything else. But then what they ended up deciding was like, hey, hold on. How about this big story that you have, let's take 1/4 of it, make it into Destiny 1, then Destiny 2, then Destiny 3, then 4 and 5, how you guys did with Halo. And from what it looked like, a lot of people on the Bungie team did end up leaving. Like a lot of the head developers and shit, they were like, "Yeah, we can't. You know, that sucks. We don't want to do that. That's not our plan." So they left. A lot of people stayed, and that's pretty much what they're gonna do now. Is they're gonna do like a Halo kind of thing, which like I said, it makes sense overall, but I don't know. I hope they do good with this one, man. Seeing the concept art and the trailers and all that shit, it looks awesome. It looks so fucking cool, man. It looks so cool. I mean, but then again, so did the first one. So honestly, man, you know, you never know how it plans out and all that shit. Like I said, maybe the second one they're gonna add all the things that that the first one lacked and all that. I hope they do that. That'd be fucking sick. You know, there's always improvement for the next installments of every game. You know, for example, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty just continuously got better. Then it kind of hit that little dry patch. But overall, I mean, just from what it was, it became such a fantastic thing. And I honestly hope Destiny does the same too, man. Like I said, I was a little upset with how the first one came out to be because I poured my heart and soul into Destiny. The first one that came out, I just hope they kind of redeem themselves with the second one coming around. And if you guys are into Destiny, power to you and all that shit. I hope you guys enjoy it just as much as I did. If you guys are still playing Destiny, great. You know, fantastic. You know, like I said, it's not a bad game. It's a very lacking.
There's a lot of people still playing
base game. Oh hell yeah, dude! There's tons of people still playing. There's people buying it today as we speak. It is a good game. Like I said, don't get me wrong. It is a good game. Just it lacks too much. I just hope the second one is better, and I think everybody can agree on that. I just, it's going to be.
There's always room for improvement.
Oh yeah, tons of
and
improvement.
Hopefully they improve it.
I can't wait, man. I think if anything, I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot because it's good. To me, it's going to be what Destiny should have been, and I think for you guys, it's going to be like a really awesome thing to get into.
It's an open world game, right?
More or less. It's you can go to different planets, but they are all at some point walled off. Like you can travel around to different areas of the planet, but it's more of just a path. Like you can go like in certain directions and then it stops at some point and then you gotta go back. It's alright. It's not that bad. But once you see it like the first 5 times, then you know it like the back of your hand.
It's probably a little more boring.
But this time it should be better though. I hope so. But I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for today. From what it's worth, and honestly, for what it's worth, it's something to keep an eye on. You know, it's something to keep
an eye on.
Keep just tabs on and all that. Destiny 2, Call of Duty World War 2. Got the whole big old 2s. Hey, Red Dead Redemption 2, which we'll talk about later, because that one's a big one. That one we need a whole entire episode just for itself. Dude, man, it's happening again, man. We got all these new sequels and shit coming out. Yeah, it's going to be huge, man. But for today, it's Call of Duty 2, Destiny 2, just little tidbits of how we felt about it.
Some exciting stuff.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we can't wait for the 2 of them. Sequels are always awesome. You know, that was
Usually.
really great. Well, except for the World War, because you know that wasn't great because a lot of people died and all that. But that's a whole other thing. You know, but overall, guys, you know, we can't wait for it. Like I said, for what it's worth, definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth checking out.
Oh yeah. So I think we're gonna cut it here, guys. We hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and stay up to date with all our stuff. Still coming out with new stuff all the time. We got more plans in the works. We got this little skit Sam's been working on, and I've been putting some ideas towards it. And Jeremy's gonna get involved soon. We haven't really informed him; he's been busy, but we're gonna get all into it, and it's gonna be fun. So stay on the lookout. Make sure you subscribe so you get up to date. Make sure you turn on the post notifications too, so you don't miss our new videos. We'll see you guys later.
See you guys.
Take care.
Click. They're gonna throw nothing in this time.
Boy.
Don't fucking buy the newest up-to-date Destiny. It's shit. It's garbage. Wait for the second one. Nothing carries over from the first game, so you're fucked if you have it. Don't do it.
And make sure you don't answer the ghost that calls your name.
And also, yeah, don't answer the ghost call your name. And don't buy supply drops.
And also,
Don't buy supply jobs.
I like boobies.
Cut. Alright.
Free speech jail.
Yeah, you're
Free
you're in
speech jail.
Jeremy.
See you guys later.
Bye, guys.